Rainbow Six Siege is a team game, and your mileage will vary from night to night depending largely on your fellow player's skill level, communication, and ability to pick the right operators at the right time. Each new DLC brings with it 2 new operators and a map that have the potential to drastically alter player tactics and team play. We went hands-on with Velvet Shell, the start of Siege's Year 2 content. Hit that subscribe button, and let's talk about the impact of this DLC.
Diffuser is online and active. Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
First up, the Operator Duo. The new attacker is Jackal, who's designed to sniff out those really stubborn roamers, defenders who venture away from the objective and wait to ambush entry teams from behind. His Inox Model 3, which is a better name than Forehead Snaw's vision, I suppose, it's right on his forehead, can be turned on to see defender footprints. We were told after the event that he can also scan those footprints to reveal the location of a defender every 15 seconds for 1 minute. But in the course of our demo, we rarely saw footprints, much less scan them. Whether or not this is actually useful is a toss-up. Most teams will have already scouted for roamers with their drones, and staring at the floor knowing roamers are present is a sure way to get you shot. You know, staring at the floor. His loadout includes the new C7E assault rifle, the PDW-9, and the ITA-12L and ITA-12S shotguns. In English, he has some really good hardware and functions as a fast attacker. We used his PDW-9 with its respectable fire rate and 50-round drum, plus the new shotgun in the pistol slot to poke holes and peek into objective rooms. Sorry, Buck, your thing's getting a little less important. He's a good fit for players who are not as gadget-focused as their counterparts and can quickly see if anyone's been in a room, then move on. We even used his weapon to turn the tables on Mira a few times. Mira is the new defender. She's a lady who says to herself, "What's on the other side of that wall?" and then installs a big honking one-way window. She has the potential to change the way attacking teams move on objectives, knowing that they're being watched and can't do much about it. They can no longer just shoot out a camera and go back to anonymity. The Black Mirror gadget can be set into walls or heavy barricades. It can be opened only once by smashing a gas cylinder at the base, and when the window lowers, it makes a lot of noise, alerting attackers that it's about to happen. This gadget will be a bit frightening to come across on ground-level objectives, such as the garages on House and Consulate. It did seem to be destructible with Hibana's launcher, but we were not able to shoot through it with class. It's also one of those gadgets that can be used by anyone on your team, even after you're dead. With all that being said, once the mirror's open, it stays open, and attackers can just as easily use it to shoot into the room. So you know, that breeze kind of blows both ways. Mira also has the ITA-12S shotgun in her pistol slot, which is really good at making murder holes that she can exploit with a savage 1,200 round per minute Vector 45 ACP. The Vector's magazine only holds 25 rounds though, so don't miss.
Time limit expired.
We spent 2 hours with the new operators on the new Coastline map. With your main course of death comes a side dish of Mediterranean tunes, car vandalism, and gorgeous ocean views.
Look at this car, dude. Look at that car.
Hope they have insurance. One interesting feature of the map is that it has an interior open courtyard that counts as inside for defenders, so they're not marked as usual even though technically outside. It's a medium-sized building with multiple floors and a breath of fresh tactical air if you didn't like the speed of favela or clutter of skyscraper. Ultimately, Velvet Shell is a DLC providing 1 attacker for run-and-gun players and 1 defender for tactical players. Mira will probably have a greater impact on the game on a wider variety of maps. As Year 2 goes into full swing, I'm still curious how releasing and balancing 8 new operators will play out. Do you just end up solving the problems of one operator by adding another operator? The other big unanswered question, to which I did not get a straight reply, is if this game will introduce more situations or single-player content. Oddly enough, our embargo sheet said not to spoil the end missions or cutscenes, but we didn't see end missions, and new DLC characters of late have not had cutscenes. We'll keep pushing for an answer to that. In the meantime, if you like our tactical coverage, go check out our hands-on impression with Ghost Recon Wildlands 6 Things We Learned. Are you gonna go play Siege for another year? Or are you gonna wait for a sequel? What do you think about the direction of the game as it goes into Year 2? Let us know what you want to see us cover next in the comments below, and thanks for watching.
5 seconds left. Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.